everyone, and welcome back to Stephanie Reacts to House of Dragons. This is Season 2, Episode 5, Regent, or Regent. But aye, whatever. Last episode, I literally just finished it a few minutes ago. Ooh, is Aegon dead? Is he still alive? Cause this thumbnail, what I'm seeing there now, so just like blood out snow. There's a few tree branches with snow on it. And that's about it, and that's what I see. So yeah. And like I says in my last review, is Aemon going to accuse Rhaenyra of that, or Daemon for killing Aegon? Saying they sent the dragons out and killed him. Because Crispin never saw who killed him. He just saw it was a dragon fight. He probably thought it was the princess that killed him. Ooh. But if the princess and Aegon are killed, both sides have lost something important. They have King's Landing's lost their king, and Rhaenyra and that has lost the princess who should have been queen. But yeah, oh my word, enough talk. I want to get into this. I really want to see what happens if any of the two of them are alive. I know their dragons might be dead, but the dragons could have followed them. They could have flown top of their dragons and not been killed. But you just see the princess doing that, like, ready to die, like falling down with her dragon. So her dragon seat on her dragon could have saved her from falling, being killed. Unless the dragon spit upside down. If she wasn't buckled in, she probably would have fell out or something. But anyway, like I says, enough of this. Let's jump in. I want to see what's happening in this episode, starting now.
I have thousands of greybeards. If your greybeards can fight, the Queen will have them. They will fight hard.
Aye.
Like Northerners.
Previously on House of Dragons.
Our victory depends on the efforts of the small folk.
The king has promised us some money.
Oh.
Did he say when? I decided to send Joffrey to ward with my cousin, Lady Jane Arryn. Aegon and Viserys will accompany him. I need you to be the mother to them that I cannot. Guard them as a dragon guards her eggs. Do you accept me as your queen and ruler? Or do you cling even now to what you think you lost?
So you've come here after quarrelling with your wife?
I mean, does it please you that her legitimacy is contested as I stand here with a castle and a dragon?
Sir William Blackwood of House Blackwood, Your Grace. Once you and your dragon bring the Queen's justice to the Brackens,
Never had this before previously. But has maybe season 1.
God is already preparing his attack.
The two of you have been plotting without my authority.
They don't care what I
To
think.
kill you.
Do you think simply wearing the crown imbues you with wisdom?
Cold marches on Rook's Rest.
Send me.
No.
Yeah, somehow
You
it was
must
extra
send
loud.
me, Your Grace.
It was.
This was your
from
secret
Alpha
plot.
For the king himself to lay ambush and Layhack die in the attempt.
No!
Aye. Aemon didn't like it.
Thank the gods! Just got it!
No, his own brother. But see, that's when she does that.
Where's His Grace?
So, is she dead or not? Is that his body? But he could be knocked out then, doesn't mean he's dead or something. Seems to nest, it'll show you the kind of snake a bit. Like, come on, get into this. King dead, princess dead, king alive, princess alive, what? The bodies can be just up it, doesn't mean they're dead, so I think this is Crispin, isn't it? No. I'm guessing she is dead. He might try to get revenge on Rhaenyra, because his wife's dead maybe. Or on Aegon and that, and Aegon's dead, but yeah. Your wife's a strong person, don't cut her out yet, because a dragon fell. Yeah, blue mold. Yeah. Hey! Putting blue mold fruit in your basket. He's not dragging the gods.
We took the castle at the cost of some 900 men.
So I've heard.
I left a meagre garrison behind to protect it, and the king was...
So you see there, the king's alive. Are we at the moment? So she could be alive still, maybe.
Send to Major
Even
Crew
though
and
Dragon said-
Crackle Point. Let them man their garrisons and give them stores or weapons if they find them wanting. If Cole pursues his campaign, our allies must be
We
ready.
must answer Rook's Rest. Duskendale.
They are lost already, but Vagar is depleted after such a hard-fought battle.
If Aegon is dead, we will soon know it.
Could be a victory in name only. They will soon prop up another.
The time is ripe. If we can strike King's Landing before that dragon is recovered...
Then I myself must do it.
My queen, you are the crown. It is out of the question.
What would you have me do?
You can't sacrifice her son, get her son to do it. And people always say, if it was a king, the king should go in battle and join them. The king should go to battle. So not why, why the queen do it too, she should. It's because she can give heirs, the king can't. She can give birth.
Where are you going?
To Harrenhal. To treat with Daemon. Rhaenys is fallen. He must affirm his loyalty to my mother and report his standing.
And you think you will tame him? When the Queen herself could not?
My mother gladly sends you away. To scout, to fight. Whilst I'm here being forced to play the coddled princeling, it's humiliating,
She
Baela.
only protects you. You are the succession.
You are a prince
Of the
yourself.
Seven Hells, your grace. It would be a kindness to oblige them and send them back whence they came.
Did your brother's head
No,
keep
kill
on
him.
its way back to you, Willem? I heard the maggots got to it.
That is quite the impression, Lord Bracken. But alas, not an answer.
Do you surrender or do you yield? Do you yield or do you not yield? That's what I'm looking for.
We choose fire.
Oh. Choose fire.
No,
The
my
queen.
path. No, sorry.
See the
Path I walk
lady
beside
waiting
before.
for her.
Kristen Cole made a mistake,
How?
parading a dragon's head through the streets like a prize of war. But the people see an ill omen.
Yes, as do I.
They are afraid. Bread is scarce. The king has fallen. They whisper to each other that when Viserys lived, there was peace.
But will whispers tear down stone? Or break shields?
Do not underestimate your subjects. They are 1,000 living in the shadow of the Red Keep and forgotten for too long.
And you think they will turn to me?
Maybe, maybe not.
Discontented? Rumors are feed.
Aye. They kill a dragon. They want war. They do.
Your Grace,
We want peace. Rhaenyra's doing peace.
what you cannot do, let others do for you. There is more than one
I
way
think
to
she had to
fight.
battle. Aye. The others fighting for you. But still. If it was a king, the king would be out fighting it. Lord.
How does the work here progress?
Oh, we're drawing water for the kitchens and lighting the forges.
Very well.
That is merely the beginning, of course. The roof alone has needed tending since the reign of Aeneas, and the storerooms and...
He's got to kill... David's got to kill him by mistake. Think he's an illusion. They kill him. They end up... It's not an illusion at all. Maybe...
I venture there are smiths and armourers to be found near Nutton and Riverbend.
Well, send for them and levy the farmers from...
We are grateful for your works, Grand Maester. Has he woken?
No. I must admit, I'm not sure he will ever wake. I have plied my crafts to their fullest extents. Our king's fate...
And his soul is probably screaming inside him. He's on fire, help him, put it out. But nobody can hear him screaming from beyond the grave. His soul's in...
The king cannot rule in his sleep.
Forget the modern...
The realm will notice his absence. Let them hear of his great deeds at Rook's Rest.
His soul's
but now
screaming in terror or
takes
something.
Place until he recovers.
Yes, but
Amen.
at a time when we must show strength.
Lord Laris.
I agree, Your Grace. It must be Prince Aemond. What would it say if in response to Rhaenyra's crowning we raised up a woman of our own?
Alright, Aegon is older then.
But,
I thought Aemon was older, but he couldn't be king because his eye. Something wrong.
What are your tasks? We shall meet again at first light.
And someone cut down the fucking rat catchers.
Aye. Cut down the rat catchers, see? Probably causing the rat deaths, Davy people.
Safe no longer. There is no food. Our neighbours are stealing from each other. We must get out.
And where would you have us go? North, maybe? South? For all we know,
Where
every
Rhaenyra
road is
is?
the dragon's teeth.
Like the one they carted through the streets. You think Rhaenyra will let such an affront go unchallenged? We should make for Templeton. My brother will have room.
You would have me turn beggar.
I'm beggar.
Are we not beggars already? Have you been paid for the...
Yep. That one.
That is not my way.
Splitting fire would justify what has followed you here.
Let it not be said that Daemon Targaryen failed to dirty his hands in this war.
Oh, let me see them.
Dirty hands.
Sit.
Right. Blood.
Hear strange things from Brackenland, from Stonehenge, and Lambswold, and Moray.
There's news then.
News?
What?
No. What I hear in the wind. Cries of anguish. Children being taken from their mothers, men coming home to find their doors unlatched, their wives carried away.
Is she a witch or something? Drugging them?
War is a terrible thing.
This is not war.
Aye.
These are crimes against the innocent that any upright man would repudiate.
Surely you haven't mistaken me for an upright man. The Brackens had their chance to do as I required. They will perhaps think better of their decision if their children's lives are staked on it.
Is that the kind of army you would raise? Men who hate you? Who serve you under duress?
Well, once they agree to serve me, I'll treat them fairly. Set an example for the rest of the Riverlands to follow.
And once again, in the name of power, it's the weak and the women who must endure.
Aye. Helping them.
That fool Aegon is unlike to survive. The realm will suffer if Aemon One-Eye rules. You should pray you never meet him. He will cut you down, soon as wish you good day.
I'd heard the same thing about you. Well, I'll cross you no
so
further. I'm sure your tactics are, after all,
You
approved
got
by the
Aemon
Queen.
is in charge at the minute. You cut down all the slave traders, or the rat catchers, I mean. Cut down all the rat catchers.
You cannot succeed, Alice.
That's a good thing. But
even if I willed it to be so,
he locked everybody
the
in.
people who support her will not be led by her. They look to a man.
He probably knew running through a dragon through a town would make him run to Rhaenyra.
Viserys' first true heir. When I take King's Landing, Rhaenyra is welcome to join me there and take her place by my side. King and Queen, ruling together.
And if you lose?
Then I'll be dead. And that...
He would not dare.
You've been known Daemon to lack in daring.
Daemon would.
Go now with haste. I'll send good men to see to your safety.
Alright, so that's real then. Because that's been happening to him. You can't tell what's real, but it's not real.
See, I must begin here with a lesson in etiquette. Failing that, in proper fear of your Targaryen master. Is there some reason you feel free to wake a king in his bed? Or shall I now begin your education?
House Bracken have been brought to heel at the hands of William Blackwood.
That news is stale.
Yes. There have been complications.
The sacred steps on Bracken lands were looted and burned.
As were the fields and farms. The livestock was stolen, and our peasants put to the sword.
They pursued the women and the children. There were works of barbarity.
Punishing Bracken for his own treasons is one thing, aye. But these other acts...
The Brackens were given their chance. They would not see reason.
The Blackwoods have exploited the...
Imagine that was so stuck in King's Landing. She went there to visit somebody. You just can't get back out.
Was it worth the price?
Does she know? Go ahead, stab him. If that was a real hospital, like from today's times, he'd be with life support. But at the minute he's breathing for himself. Because the Valyrian steel was melted into his body. What the... Or maybe no. And Daemon will come in and kill him. Ah, stab.
Prince Jacaerys, Your Grace.
He's back from his conquest.
Visenya.
Rhaegar's first rider. And the first wielder of Dark Sister.
I hope you do not mean to use her as an example.
Why shouldn't I?
Well, it was a long time ago.
And? All things still work. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
What is the mood at the twins? Did his lordship quibble?
He bent the knee for you.
He wishes for the phrase to be granted Harrenhal. At war's end, assuming.
I'm proud of you, Jace. You've done our cause a great service.
Then why do you look angry? So was Meleys.
Meleys fought 2 dragons and one of them is slain. Shall I fight for my birthright, or shall I wait here until we are all destroyed?
Aye, she has to join the party.
I need dragons.
She has to. Aye.
We have no dearth of dragons. We have 2
Even
large enough to
Daenerys
stand
is
against
3
Aegon.
dragons lost.
They are called Vermithor and Silverwing.
Well, 2 of them lost.
And they sleep just beneath our feet.
Listen, if only they had
one of
rivals,
them
none could
is
stand
away
against
with a dead body.
I would go forth in strength and not from necessity.
There is Rhaena.
Who nearly lost her life in her last attempt. I
No,
would not
she's a
risk it
child.
again.
Do I kill her?
There are
Kill.
those of our line who
you
never ruled.
too young, is her?
Those who married into other noble houses. Their children born with other names.
A generation ago, or more. The blood would be thin.
And yet,
The dragon will only accept a dragon lord to ride it. Also say the histories.
Valyrian histories, written to gild us in glory.
You suggest
Well, it did work like with Jon Snow. It did.
Entirely.
It's better than death and defeat.
There are records here, surely, of our line, and of those who fell out of it.
There could be scores of them.
See? You're working now.
It's a mad sword.
But will they ride a dragon though, Flunky? Well everyone, that was Regent. Oh, Aemond's took control. Well, Aegon's not dead at the moment. He could die next episode though, but he's not dead at the moment. He had Valyrian steel on. That got melted into his body. You know how strong Valyrian steel is? That's what stuff that kills White Walkers. Oh, burnt right into his body. Oh, they had to cut that all off and peel it off him. And even the Grand Maester done that. He couldn't look at it anymore, could he? But Renee, I think that's her name, Princess Renee, she's dead. If she's not, they did say her body's lying out there with all the small folk and stuff. But, as we always know, you don't see a body, there's no death. So, you didn't see her falling, she could still be alive. She could. But, at the moment, we're saying she's dead. Oh, and Daemon, come on. That's the stupidest thing he did. Forget the backfire. Oh. Forget their names. The people, he says to them, bend the knee or I'll kill your town, or just take out your town and all that. They done, no, you'll just have to kill us then. We choose fire. They did that like that. Turned round. And Daemon didn't even kill them. If you've got to give an order, then you've got to slay the town or use bend the knee. If you don't do it, you have to slay the town or take them. David did none. Like, come on now. Oh. Nah, as you know, I'm good with names. But Rhaenyra's son. Oh. Don't think he's told his mum that you got the people, the Fraser that, to bend the knee. Because they wanted, it was the Brackens, I think, or the Blackwood, or Blacksook. I think it's Blackwoods and the Brackens. But any of the two it was with Daemon. But if it was Daenerys, she would have killed him there and then on the spot. She would have, but, and Lord Corey, I think his name is, I think that's his name. One second, I'll get to press cast to check out his name. Right, I've got their names put up. Lord Coriolis, I think that's his name or something. Because I said I'm not good with names, so I've got a list of their names right here. There he's right there. But this is like King Aegon. I didn't know that was T.Y. Tennant. I think that's how you say it. Or Ty Tennant. David Tennant's son. Didn't you know that was him? I did not know that was him. Oh. Aye, so once I've got the names here, I'm good with saying, well, this person with this, with that, with that kind of thing. So, yeah, I've got the names put in front of me. I might save that on my phone, the screenshot. And with Rhaenyra's son, Takashi, Valeria, I think it, isn't it? I think. If it's no, it says like Jakaris. Like you see a dragon to burn. That's what his name looks like. But anyway, I'm not going to look at the names, because I look at the names, I'm not looking at the camera, then I'm mixed up what I'm saying, so if I need it, I'll turn my phone upside down, that's why I'm not looking at it. But with this, oh, it was a good episode. I think Alison knows it was Aemon that tried to kill his brother, and I got to admit, I actually thought Aemon was the oldest. He's not, he's the youngest. Just because he's taller and all that, I just thought, right, he's supposed to be king, because he got his eyes took out, his eye took out, that made him really be able to be king because of that. That's what put Aegon to be king. But Aegon is the oldest. Oh, and when Alicent saw the knife of Aegon on Aemon's belt, I think she knows he tried to kill his own brother. Oh, ho, 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 ho. But with that, like I said, I'm not going to look at names at the minute, but with that witch lassie, or the maid woman, with Daemon Tay, she's like feeding him stuff, not actually food, like once she's feeding him stuff, and it's getting into his head and that, and I think he's starting to believe her, because that place is supposed to be cursed, it was, and he's hallucinating with stuff, and people came back to him now. You seen the villagers are that coming to shout at him, we're supposed to protect us, their town or city, we've got no food or something like that. Ooh. And I really think Rhaenyra is giving up now. I think she's just got to go on the path and kill people. I think she's like Daenerys did. I think she snaps. Next episode, I think she does. But she made Lord Corio, whatever his name is, you know. But made him the hand of the queen. She made him. And she wants Daemon back. She wants him to like bend the knee for her. Because she wants Daemon to Daemon, he's told. She wants to rule over Daemon and that. But Daemon doesn't. He wants to be a lone wolf and become the king, and Rhaenyra does what he tells her with the day and stuff. So, oh. So I wonder what's going to happen next episode. Will we see Aegon die? Will Aemon go and stab his brother or something? Because he's still alive there now. But he knows as long as Aegon is still alive, he's still the king. No matter what. If you're in a coma and you're the king, the person who takes over for you at the moment is not in charge. They're in charge at the moment, but the king is still in charge until the king dies. So I think Aemon might try to kill the king. He might. Oh. So everyone, I think check the titles of the next episode. The episode guide. Small folk. Tom the small folk tasty, that helped me. We've seen the small folk try to get out the gates, but Aemon got the gates all locked up. And you've seen people shouting like, we want meat, meat, and stuff. But, oh. 1 minute. My neighbours have played loud music, so I was on 1 minute. I had to check that. I paused the camera just to check. Oh. The music blaring loud. But anyway, as I was saying, actually I forgot what I was saying, but the small folk, that's what I was saying about you're talking about meat, that they wanted that kind of stuff out to get food, but Aemon wasn't allowing them, so I think they're going to rebel there. And one thing that Sir Crispin never thought what would happen when he put through Melie's, Princess Renee's dragon Melie, or Melia, whatever it is, through the town, the dead head of a dragon. He thought that would make them all worship King Aegon. But, no, that had the reverse effect on the small folk. Killing that dragon showed them if they can kill a dragon, MD can kill a dragon. It doesn't have to be a dragon on dragon or whatever. And that's what makes the small folk might maybe go to Rhaenyra and join her. Because if they're going to kill a dragon, they're just going to no leave us with food or anything, they're not. So it could be a big war now. They kill one dragon, all the other dragons just going to ascend on us and kill us. So that's what they're probably thinking. Oh. But the next episode that was I'm trying to get to when I checked the title, and that's what made me click. That one made the head get brought through. I think the small folks can come up and rise up against Aemon. And maybe Aemon will get killed next episode too, maybe. And Aegon. And if Aegon stays alive, surely he's got to kill his wee brother. He tried to kill him. So, as it says, I think season 1, an eye for an eye. It was. Ooh. It's going to be good, this last couple of episodes. So until then, everyone, have a good day, good night, good week, good weekend. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.